So, good morning, friends. I actually want to communicate with the students, those who read in class 7, 8 in India. I know they are overburdened with their day-to-day syllabus. They are every day very much busy to cope up with their homework, etc. So hardly they can make any time to go through in detail different books or to view different videos in order to get certain working knowledge for our everyday life. For example, since a student remains busy all throughout the day, only leisure time perhaps he finds during bedtime. So, my purpose of this video is to speak out certain things which might be of use for him at a certain point of time in his life. Whatever I am going to speak may not be very much relevant, very much useful right at this moment. But if my video is just played at bedtime for a few minutes, and if certain things just enter the ear of such students, this might at some point of time in life may come to his help. For example, as for myself, while I was studying in college, at that point of time we had a elder brother of ours who was a bit rowdy type, hooligan type we can say, and due to his very great mischief, once he was rusticated from the college. After that, what happened? Since it came as a bolt from the blue to him, he just gathered some of his fellow ruffians, friends and classmates and entered into the chamber of our principal. We also found that, and later on, after say about half an hour or so, maybe 45 minutes, all of them came out, and at that point of time they appeared to be much more calmed down, had become much more sober. So we just inquired what happened there. Then that elder brother of ours, he was telling, see, even though we were very much angry and very much annoyed, and we tried to shout out at the principal, wanted to have a very strong exchange of words. But what he did, the more we raised our voice, the more he decreased his voice. The more we got angry in course of our talk or discussion, the more he projected himself to be cool. Likewise, it went on. So, after exchanging, say, some few minutes, we found that we could not just carry on with shouting at the top of our voice. Automatically, our voice also came down as a matter of reaction. He explained it in a nice way. When someone is angry, shouts at you, and if you also start shouting and give a befitting response, the things will aggravate, go bad to worse. So it is always advisable that whenever someone speaks angrily or in a very louder voice, it is always better to keep your calm and scale down your voice, your reactions, your temperament, and you will find the magic works. Because I have got a practical example of that. You see, I heard that story during my college days. Much later, when I was in service and I was working in some managerial capacity. At that point of time, once something happened in our office, I was in charge, and a group of subordinates who became very much annoyed and angry, they came to my room and started shouting at the top of their voice. At that point of time, it flashed in my mind, that tip, and I also reacted in a very calm and cold manner. Instead of reacting and just giving them a befitting reply, I just adopted the other way around. The more they raised their voice, the more I decreased my voice. The more they shouted, the more I lowered down my temperament, my reactions, etc. And within a few minutes, what I found is that those people, they were no more shouting. They were no longer talking at the top of their voice. And they just became calmed down, and then we had talks and we could sort it out. So these are certain tips which we learned, practiced in course of our life, and found to be very much effective. And these things I just want to share with my friends, those who are in class 7 or 8, just to listen them. You see, once Francis Bacon, you know, he is a great essayist. He wrote that some books are to be tasted, some are to be swallowed, and some few are to be chewed and digested. Likewise, whatever I am going to tell in course or through my such videos are required to be tasted alone. This need not be swallowed, need not be chewed and digested. Because while or whenever reading any book, this principle we should always keep in our mind, that some books are to be tasted, others to be swallowed, and some few are to be chewed and digested, like your textbooks, like your syllabus kind of things. You need not chew and digest each and every book. Some books you just have a glance, just go through them for just pleasure, momentary kind of amusement. Some you need to swallow. Of course, certain rules, certain regulations, kind of things need to be swallowed, because this will remain at the back of our mind. At some point of time, this will come to our use. But whatever syllabus or textbooks are there, these things need to be chewed and digested. So I would like to share with you similar such things in my next videos. So this being the introduction to my viewers, I would like that those class 7, 8 reading boys or girls, they can go through my videos. They can listen just at the bedtime, since all of them are having this smartphones nowadays. You just open my YouTube channel, listen to this, and you just sleep. Wish you all the best, and in my future videos I will talk more. Thank you.